Fake woke. This is so funny because you got all of these wild, especially on YouTube. I mean, I'm just such a YouTuber. I love to go down YouTube rabbit holes. But we have all these crazy conversations about things, and we don't even have common agreement about what a definition of it is.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have literal whole entire people doing pop-ups to try to correct you. Another Facebook thing, like I said, Lil MC probably knows. Somebody tried to tell her, maybe you shouldn't say ratchet, because she was talking about her Ratchet and Woke podcast. If you know Lil MC, oh, that fits. Ratchet and Woke. That's why I kind of actually love that. Ratchet and Woke. It's like, be real, bro. Be real.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get woke in my early 20s. I went to college. College is an education you get that you pay for that is way beyond the public free education. And so, yeah, I got enlightened about things. But then I started feeling myself a little bit like, oh, look, I know some stuff. And sometimes I would use the new knowledge or new realization and do whack-ass things towards people who was rocking with me from day one, because now they don't want to be on the same stuff, or they don't know, like, no. And I had to realize I had to come full circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to stop doing certain things and be really stringent, but that was me, so that I could see what I wasn't able to see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so that's not about everybody else around me who had to deal with it. It was about me. Just like the person that had said something to Lil MC about ebonics.
Exactly.
And ratchetness, and how it's, I guess, inherently black.
Yep. Even though they're not black themselves.
And I had to go in there and be like, excuse me, what do you mean? And I'm so happy that I have this diplomacy degree from Lil MC.
Mm-hmm.
She says I'm very diplomatic, and I love that. Because I had to be like, hold up, let a black person say something about it, since identity politics
for real
hold all the weight.
Exactly. We don't need you to speak for us. We can speak for ourselves. We just need you to check yourself when you enter the room, or the chat, or the post, or the Instagram. And I mean, to me, that just shows fake wokeness and like its highest form. People think that they know something, or they think they have some kind of ownership over some information, and they spend so much time trying to check each other or check other people. Like, it gets ridiculous, and it's to a large extent, to me, it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? You don't always need to check somebody else or try and prove a point to somebody else or come in and even say anything at all. You know, but with internet culture and the way that things are, everybody feels like they got a voice. You know, in which everybody does have a voice, but everybody feels like they should say whatever's on their mind, the first thing that they think of. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good. You know, that's not always good. Sometimes you need to say what you got to say, but you shouldn't always be trying to check somebody else, man. And that's where things get kind of muddy. That's where things start getting kind of like out of line, when people start really trying to go hard on other people and they don't even know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They speaking for people who don't need to be spoken for. They saying things that are not even really relevant to the conversation. They saying things as facts when it ain't facts at all.
Facts.
When there's no logic behind it.
Did I mess it up? I mess up everything that you worked hard for?
Yes.
You can still see. No, I didn't.
It's okay.
Facts. It's perfectly fine.
It's okay.